Hello, I hope you're having a good day. I recently finished a sketchbook, which is it was just one of these from Muji. It's actually a grid paper. I finished it and I wanted to show somebody or just record it for my own memories. So, this book starts off with something I made a while ago. You'll see that the rest of the book doesn't look anything like that. It says I drew this on 4/28/19, and then this next page is around the same time. This is actually my outfit planned for the BTS show. But then I left this book alone for a really, really long time, and then I got some markers, these Crayola Super Tips, and I did this whole book in those markers. So here's the first one. Most of this is just things that I have thought, or kind of like a little journal in a way of phrases, and I really don't plan any of this stuff. I kind of just sit down with the markers and let myself do whatever I want. I used to be really focused on drawing like faces and actual people, and there seems to be a lot of like drawing cute girls online, which is great and fine, but I realized that kind of frustrates me, and when I do art I just want to enjoy it, and I think just putting colors on the page is enough for me. Creating patterns and just drawing and adding phrases here and there is what I like to do. So that's what this book is. And it's really just things like that. Every individual is exciting. Tell your friends you love them so much. This was one of my favorite ones. I just be checking my email. This, I think, was right when, it's either right before I got laid off or right after I got laid off, because I was working from home and I feel like all I was doing, every single thing in my life just revolved around checking my email, like when I was working, and then after I got laid off I was applying to jobs, and like my whole life kind of revolved around my email. This next one is a really personal story, and there's a trigger warning for sexual assault. If you do want to pause it and read it, that's fine. It's kind of chaotic and hard to read, but there's just a situation that happened to me a while ago that was really on my mind, and I just wrote it out. Will you be happier? Maybe at some point. This is just colors. A lot of these I took pictures of them on my phone and then edited them, so they look a lot different on paper than they do when they were on my phone. Don't know my name. This one I did for my friend William's birthday. It says, "You hold so much within you. You will change the world. You are beautiful. You are loved." I just felt like that was something that he doesn't get told that much, but he needs to, because it's true. This one also kind of relates to him, because there's this like meme video of this guy and he's sitting in his car and he just goes, "It's hot." And we joke about that meme, and this was right after I went on a walk, and it was hot. I was sweating. Hope I really like this one too. I've been taking pictures of Beanie Babies and putting them against designs. I can show you. And I really love Beanie Babies. Oh, this one's a little different. I have this random book that was free that my library was just kind of just giving out free books. So I took one of them, and I was never really interested in reading it at all. It's about journalists in the 30s or something like that. So I mostly just rip out the pages and use them for art. But this time I tried to do one of those blackout poem things. I know there's a word for it, but I don't know what it is. So you can pause it and read it. It was just some random page, and I made it into something. There's some flowers. Today I feel okay. This was the beginning of July. Well, when does it say I made this one? It says I made this one 7/11/20. I started my new job on 7/9, and I was feeling decent about the way things were going. My life was really, really hard for a while, and it seemed like nothing was going right, and then things kind of started feeling right again, and they still do, so that's pretty good. I love these colors. These are so nice. And a lot of these are just patterns. I feel like a lot of people pressure themselves to draw good characters or faces or draw their idols or fan art, and they feel like they can't call themselves an artist unless they are doing the things that they see on Instagram or on Twitter. But you are an artist if you make any kind of art. If you just throw some squiggles on a page and color them in, that doesn't make you any less of an artist than someone who's drawing BTS or something like that. And really, you just gotta do it for yourself. Like, there's nothing that's crazy special about what I'm doing here, but I am proud of the things I make because I made them, and it's just kind of a therapy for me. And it's just nice to sit down. See, this is just a bunch of squares. Sometimes you just have to sit down, draw a bunch of squares, and color them in. Oh, I think I was feeling a little edgy this day. It just says, holy shit. And this one just says, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck. Not at all easier, just way more interesting. And I don't know what I was thinking about when I made this one. I was just talking about, I do know what I was thinking about. I was thinking about growing older and, like living on your own and going to work, and it's not at all easier. But it is way more interesting being able to live your own life. And this is the end of the book, but it kind of leaves off on a little, kind of spicy note. It says, getting on my good side will probably benefit you sooner or later, you know? And me and one of my friends on Instagram were talking about this one when I posted it, because we both feel like there's some people in our lives that we do a lot for that they don't really reciprocate, and it just gets kind of tiring always being the one to give and never get back. I called it good advice. And that's it. That's the sketchbook, and I just wanted to show it. I have a lot more sketchbooks. I don't only do marker stuff, but I usually, instead of having one big book for everything, I just get a bunch of little books. So I have more. I don't just do markers, but I really liked these when I got them, so I wanted to make a whole book out of them, and it was pretty fun, and I'll keep using them. But I also paint and do a bunch of other stuff too, so maybe someday I will show one of those. That's all I have. Thank you for watching it. Bye bye.